Danielle tries weird things.
Welcome back for another exciting episode of Danielle Tries Weird Things. I'm here with my friend Matt, who's going to put me through a torturous alcohol taste test.
She has no idea what she's tasting.
So this is Campari. It's a very common Italian bitter liqueur. It's in a lot of classic drinks. It is extremely bitter. It's taken me quite a long time to actually find it palatable, but I know for sure that Danielle will not like this one at all. It's really on there. It's like a little taste of Italy. I feel like Italian grandmas like this one.
That's a new color.
It's called red.
Oh, jeez. God, it burns just smelling it. What is this?
Alcohol. What's it smell like?
Oh, it's just like every other gross alcohol there is. Some sort of berry, elderberry.
Is that a thing? Elderflower?
Shit, I mixed that up with ursa berries. Not ursa berries. Ursas. It's made from some sort of berry from Russia.
Take a drink. Here we go.
Is that Campari?
Yeah.
I had to drink a lot of that in Greece.
Damn
Yeah. I got one.
Good job. The more drunk she is, the better she does. Next one, she's gonna be like, yes, that's the odd bag 10, yeah, and she's drinking water right now. You all good?
Yeah.
You swallowed?
Got it now. I always swallow.
So, an unexpected result with the Campari. She nailed it. Thanks to Greece, apparently. This last one, though, is a surefire win. This is the Bruichladdich Octomore, which is a Islay Scotch, which is super peaty. Danielle hates Scotch. Another similar Scotch to this, the mere thought of it apparently made her almost throw up in her car. This one is 117 proof, which is 7 more proof than the green chartreuse that we had before, and this will guaranteed get a reaction. Also, just because it's a trend, this is the most expensive bottle that Danielle's tasting, and the two that she liked the most are the cheapest ones. So I'm seeing an inverse relationship here, and given that this is the most expensive, she'll probably hate it the most.
Wow, it's so bright.
That's called intoxication.
No, it's like I'm a bat flying into sunlight. You know, I've got my eyes all in the dark, and then the sun comes out.
We got some booze for you.
Yay, more. Interesting color. It's not quite brown. It's not quite clear. It's in the middle. It's like a yellow, kind of a pea-like color.
It's like stick your nose in there and just big sniff. Just
I'll probably puke if I do that.
do it. There you go.
Seems like a good way to get high, but shit, I probably gave some kids an idea. It smells like cleaning solution, like most of these. It burns so bad.
This is what I hoped for.
No.
Your words are just one long word.
Cheers to the next.
So, given that Danielle liked some of the picks that I thought she would hate the most, we get an extra bonus round, which is some Bitterman's Hellfire bitters, which are made with habanero shrub. So these are definitely not meant to be consumed on their own. They add to cocktails in a few drops, but we're gonna give quite a few here. So they are vinegary, sour, and very spicy, which are 3 things Danielle hates. So if you thought the last reaction was good, this one's gonna be better. I can't open it. I'm gonna refill her water glass. But, you know, I'm gonna share in the experience too. All right, last one.
The amount of alcohol in this one has me incredibly concerned. I'm really worried about this. It smells like a normal alcohol, but I know it's not.
Want to just go for it?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Ah, you son of a bitch! Ah, God damn it! Oh! Ah! This is the habanero bitters! Remember, kids, I'm an experienced adult, so do not try this at home. Drinking and driving is not funny, so do not drink and drive. Also, you probably shouldn't drink and text, or drink and pick up the phone. I know you think you can handle it, but let me tell you from experience, don't do that. Only drink if you're a responsible adult. If you have a ride, give the keys to someone. Don't be dumb.
I'm gonna need your keys.
Give me your keys, kids. Also, if you're under 18, I mean 21 because that's a drink age. If you're under 21, don't drink. It's bad.
Here is our full display, and you get your first reveal. And
All right.
you are going to rank these on the puke system.
Okay.
So you might be a little bit hazy in the head, but I'll help remind you. So the first one was the green chartreuse. You described this as Pine Sol.
Yes.
Very alcohol-y.
Yeah, I remember that one pretty well. Wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. I'd probably give that like a 2.
So the second one was the mezcal. It had a smoky flavor. You compared it to like a lab cleaning fluid.
Mm-hmm. It's a 3. Wasn't great, but wasn't like the worst thing ever.
So the third one is a bourbon from Vermont. It is kind of like a maple bourbon. You described it as being sweet and made in vanilla wine barrels.
Yeah, I remember this one. It had a very good upfront taste. The aftertaste was not so great. I would have given the aftertaste 5 pukes, but the upfront taste would have been 0. Would have been really good. So I feel like I'll even that out and say like 3. Yeah, maybe 2. 2. We'll go with 2. I'll say 2.
The next one was a dry vermouth. You're not supposed to drink this by itself, and this is the one that you liked.
Yeah, I would say 0 pukes because I actually enjoyed that and I would happily drink it again.
You previously described that as tasting like cum.
Which is why I'm laughing right now because, well...
You swallowed this time.
So the vermouth, aka cum, get 0 stars. It was delicious. I'd drink it again. I'm also single right now, so keep that in mind.
Jesus Christ, Danielle. You're funny. So after the vermouth, we had the Chinar, which is an artichoke liqueur.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you didn't like that one.
That one's definitely a 5. It's disgusting and horrible. Why the fuck you would turn an artichoke into anything other than some sort of grilled vegetable on a dish? I don't know.
The next one is Fernet Branca. It is the one that you described as being minty.
Yeah, that one's also a 5.
The next one was the Salmiakki from Finland, brought to us by Duke. Remember Duke?
Oh, I do.
Hi, Duke.
Hi! Please ignore my earlier comments or don't judge me by them.
It's too late for that. This one was the black licorice flavored one. That was also salty, but you didn't pick up on that. What's your thoughts there?
I liked it. I would say 0 pukes. If I could give it a positive note, I would because I would happily drink it again. Bring back more of those rubber tires, Duke.
I just want to mention that the vermouth and the salmiakki are the 2 things in this collection that people don't enjoy. And those are your 2 favorites. You have bad taste.
I'm an enigma. What can I say?
So the next one was Campari, which you guessed.
I remember that. I'm a very talented drunk person.
I think by the point you didn't have words to describe this, just sounds. But do you recall how many pukes you would give it?
That one I'd say is like a 2. It's bearable. It's not like great. But I do enjoy it if it's mixed with like some seltzer or something.
And then the second to last one is the Bruichladdich Octomore, which is a Scotch.
I like its name.
It's a nice bottle too. But it was a Scotch and you almost threw up. So how would you rate that one?
That one's a 5. If I throw up, I generally assume it's probably a very high quality Scotch, so I'd recommend it.
Out of the bottles, which one do you think is the most expensive?
Most expensive out of all these bottles. It's either going to be that one or the vermouth.
Well, you picked the most expensive and the cheapest one. You liked this the most and you hated this one the most. Which one do you think is the most expensive?
I assume that's the most expensive and that's the cheapest one.
And finally, the last one, which we put in there just because we hate ya, is the habanero shrub bitters.
Yeah, I can't even eat jalapenos, so I'm not a spice fan. That one, I'm gonna say, let's just go with 500 pukes. Or actually 666, because that's the devil's number and that's where it's all fiery. It's literally the devil's liquid. Oh my god, it's called Hellfire. Look, I did that and I didn't even know that. That's perfect. Thank you for joining us for another wonderful episode of Danielle Tries Weird Things. And a special thanks to Matt for torturing me and slowly poisoning me with that habanero bitters attempt. If you enjoyed what you saw, feel free to check in again and check out our new content. Leave comments below. Leave suggestions. Whatever you want. Need a therapist? Maybe I can help. Probably not. Another good piece of advice. Reminder for you kids. Don't drink and drive. And don't try any of this at home. If you want to see more of Little Giant Monsters content, you can check us out at Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Or find us on littlegiantmonsters.com. I look forward to seeing you again when I'm slightly more sober.
Wow, she did it!
She did it!
She did it!